Welcome to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be introducing you guys to a platform that can give you proxies for as cheap as $2 for 30 days. Yeah, you heard me right. Just $2 and you can get access to proxy for 30 days. So the name of this platform is called Proxy Sale, and the URL is proxy-sale.com. So the URL will be in the video description of this video, and it's also be in my Telegram channel link. So if you want the URL, check the video description and the comment section of this video. So you can easily access it by going to the URL. Then from here, to create an account, to get access to their proxy, first you have to create an account. So I'm going to show you why these guys are better than other proxies. But first, before doing that, let's create an account. So you come over here and click on login. So from the login part, okay, let me show you from let me open an incognito window. Okay, so Proxy Sale. So once you come over, let's say this is the first time you've not logged in before, you come over here, you click on login, and this is how it looks like. This is the login. This is the onboarding page. So the first thing you're going to do is to put in your email address. You put in email address and put in any password you want. So let's say I've put in my password. So now what you're going to do, you're not going to click on login. Since you don't have an account yet, you're going to click on sign up. You click on the sign up button. But if you already have an account, you click on login. So once you click on sign up, a link will be sent to you. So you check your email address for the link. Once the link comes, you click on the link, and then the link, that is a verification link. The link is just to verify the email address. Once you verify the email address, then you come back to the Proxy Sale website again, and you click on this login button, and then to bring you back here, and then you click on, since you already have an account now and your account has been verified, you click on login. So once you click on login, you'll be brought here to your profile like this. So this is what the profile looks like. So on the profile page, you have your email address to confirm that this is the email address you are using, and if you want to change your password, and then it's going to show you the proxies you have. So I've purchased 2 proxies, and 1 proxy is getting close for renewal. So one thing I like, if you look around here, I'm going to attach the picture here. One thing I like about them is that once your proxy is getting close to expiring, like from 3 days, they'll start sending you email notification to let you know that your proxy will soon expire. This is better than other proxy sites. They'll send you notification ahead, so you can plan yourself ahead. So once you create an account for the first time, you'll be brought, you see, if you scroll down here, around here, you should see a notification telling you to verify your profile. So to verify your profile is very easy. You can verify it using your driver's license, using your international passport. For Nigerians, you can use your NIN and other information to verify your account. Verification doesn't take up to 1 minute. That's how very fast it is. It doesn't take up to 1 minute. So once you verify your profile, now you can start buying using the service fully, because you're a fully verified member. So without wasting much time, for this proxy, they have different use cases. Let me show you what you can use them for. You can use it for social media. So you can have multiple social media accounts: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, of any country you want. You can have accounts of any country. You can use it for online games. Again, have multiple accounts for online games. You can use it for web scraping. Those that does SEO and own websites, you should understand what web scraping is. You can use it to have multiple gambling accounts. And you can also use it for eBay, Shopify, Etsy, and the rest. And you can also use this for your normal browsing. So to buy proxy, first you have to come over here and click on this buy proxy button, and then they're going to show you different options. There's IPv4, which is the normal IPs we know, that starts with 192.168.0. Yeah, those are IPv4 proxies. IPv6 proxies are the newer versions of IPv4. So the reason why there's IPv6 is because it's not like IPv6 has any better functionality than IPv4, but it's because the world is running out of IPv4 proxies right now, IPs rather. So they've also created the newer model of IPv4, which is like IPv6. It's like saying you have a 3-bedroom flat, which is IPv4, but now you're having more people, and the 3-bedroom flat is not giving you, it doesn't have enough space again. So you now created IPv6, which is like a 6-bedroom flat, to accommodate more people. So that's just the difference between IPv4 and IPv6. So you can get IPv4, you can get IPv6 proxy, you can get ISP proxies, which are internet service providers. proxies. You can get mobile proxies, which are proxies from real users, and you can get residential proxies. For this video, I'm going to show you IPv4, ISP, and the residential proxies. So if you want to buy a proxy, you come over here and select the one you want to buy. Let's say you want to buy ISP. You click on ISP, and then you're going to click on the country you want. Look, there are lots of countries. Australia, every popular country you need, they have proxies for them. So let's say you want to buy USA Proxy. You click on USA, and now it's going to bring you to this page. And this page now is going to show you the country you want to buy for. You can still change your mind and use another country if you want. But let's use USA. And one thing I forgot to mention is that this IPv4 you are buying now. Okay, let's just continue. I'm going to explain it here. Now here, under proxy count, that means IP count. How many IPs do you want to buy? If you have, like, let's say 3 accounts of the same profile. Let's say, okay, for example, let's say, which survey should we use? Let's say Top Survey. You have 3 Top Surveys accounts, right? You cannot use one IP for 3 accounts. They're going to ban the account. That's where these guys are very, very good. Now, these guys are going to give you 3 IPs that don't change. The IPs are stagnant. They will not change. So if you want to do 3, let's say you want to do 3. Now they're going to give you 3 IPs. Those 3 IPs will not change for 30 days. And how much is it? Just $8. So for 30 days, you get access to 3 IPs that will not change. They'll be like that. They'll be stagnant for the whole 30 days. If you want to buy one IP, you buy one IP for just $2.70. See, it's not even up to $2.70 in Naira. It's not up to 6,000 Naira. So you're getting you're getting one IP for just less than 5,000 Naira, around 5,000 Naira, and for 30 days. If you want to buy, they sell for other days too. If you want to buy 7 days, it's just $1.35, which is not up to 3,000 Naira. That's how very cheap you can have them. You can also buy and one thing, the more days you buy, the more discount you get. So if you're buying for 360 days, it's just $30. That's for a whole year. Although a whole year is 365, but for close to a whole year, you're paying just $30 for one IP that will never change. The IP will be stagnant. Do you know that if you're signing up for all these survey sites, if your IP keeps changing, it tends to get banned? But if you're having an IP that is standard, it doesn't change. Just one IP. The IP lasts forever. Your account will be very, very strong. So for the sake of this video, let's just buy 30 days. So you click on 30 days, and then for the sake of demonstration, and then you click on buy proxy. Then you'll be brought here, and then this is what it looks like. Here, this is just the final part to confirm. So what do you want to use the proxy for? You come over. If you want to use it for social media, you select. If you want to use it for playing online games, select. If you want to use it for web scraping, gambling, select. But if you want to use it for surveys, click on other purposes, right? Then you have to specify the service again. Amazon, whatever. Come over here and click for browsing, right? Then they'll still ask you again, you should enter the specific term you want to use it for. So you can just click on for surveys, or you can remove it and click on surveys that you just want to use it for only surveys. But it doesn't matter, you can still use it. Click right for browsing. For browsing, that you want to use it for browsing. And then you come down here again. If you want to add more countries, like you want to buy UK as well, UK IP, other country IP, you can click on this add country and add it. Then your authorization method, this place is very important, guys. Please pay attention to this. Your authorization method, it should be username and password. Do not use static IP. Static IP makes it more technical. So just use username and password, which is very easy to set up. So click on username and password. Then the payment method, how do you want to pay? Look, these guys have different payment methods. They have Visa. If you want to pay with your PayPal, it's available. If you want to pay with USDT, that's crypto, is available. And if you want to pay with your balance, that's if you have money in your balance, is available. As you can see, I've already preloaded my balance with $30. For the sake of this, I just want to show you guys that it's working. So I've already used my own money to add $30 to my balance, and I'm going to show you guys how to use it as well. But for the sake of this video, let's say we want to pay with our card, which almost everybody has access to. And then if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Africa and you cannot pay with your card and you need someone to help you pay with your card, reach out to me on Telegram and I'm going to help you pay with my card. Both is not free, but I'm going to help you pay with my card if you can't access a $1 card. So you click on pay with card, and then The link I sent you, the link I added in the video description to sign up, the link is going to give you a promo code, so it will automatically be applied for you here. So make sure you use that link to sign up. Once you are done with everything and you've agreed to their offer and privacy policy, you click on pay, and then it's going to take you to the order summary, which is going to give you one more confirmation. So this is the confirmation and whatever. So now, as you can see, you are paying just $2 for 30 days. That's a very, very great deal. And value added tax is just $0.20. So the total you're going to pay is $2.90, which is not even up to $3 for an IP for 30 days. And then it's going to show you your email address that you're paying it to, the email address that will be credited, the proxy, and then your country. So you click on continue, and once you click on continue, at this point, you have to put your credit card details. Let's say I want to put my credit card details here. I'll put my credit card details. I'll put the name on the card. Let me just do this for this. You put the name of the card, and then you put the card details, and then you click on pay. That's how simple it is. And then once you click on pay, you'll be debited, and in less than 2 minutes, go back to your profile and you're going to see the proxy there in your account. So let's go back to our profile, and then okay, not here. Let's just go back to our profile, and I'm going to show you that some of the proxies. So we click on back on our profile right now. If you want to see the proxies that you've paid for, you come to this side, and then these are the list of the proxies. So first, let's go to IPv4 balance. So in my IPv4 balance, you can see that under my IPv4, I have one proxy here that I've paid for. So this is the proxy. This is the expiring date. So the proxy will expire in 24 days. So I bought it like 7 days ago or 6 days ago. So it's remaining 24 days. For the next 24 days, I can use this proxy, and it will not change. This proxy will be like that. So I can use it to log in my top surveys anytime I want. And top surveys will know that, this person has been consistent with one proxy. So they'll trust my account very well, and I will not be getting kicked out. So this is the proxy. This is the username. Remember when I told you that when signing, when using your authentication method, it should be username and password. So this is the username they generated for me, and this is the password. I'll blur out the password for security reasons, but this is the password, and I'm going to show you how to use the password to log in, or how to set it up. So, and now there are different ports. There's HTTPS and there's SOX5. So if you want to log in proxy, if you want to use the proxy, I'll advise you to use it as SOX5. So if you're using SOX5, whenever you are setting up the proxy, if you are setting it up as SOX5 proxy, you use this one. But if there's some reason why you want to use HTTPS proxy, you're going to use this one as HTTPS. So this is how this proxy looks like. So this is for my IPv4. Now if you go to my ISP proxy again, you're going to see I have another ISP proxy, and it will expire in 1 day. And I'm going to show you email. If you look around here, you're going to see email that they have been sending me, telling me that my proxy is to expire, that if I want to extend it, I should extend it now. Yeah, they give you the option to extend your proxy before it expires, so you still have access to it. That's one good thing about them. Unlike other platforms that will not tell you once it just expires, it expires and you lose access to it. Proxy sale will always tell you that your proxy is remaining this certain amount of days. If you want to extend, come and extend it now, and stuff like that. So to set it up, let me show you guys how to set it up, how very easy it is to set it up. So to set it up, you come to your, so to set it up, we are going to use More Login browser. So like I said, More Login is one of the best browsers out there for anti-detect. I have a well dedicated video on how to set up More Login, how to use More Login. If you've not watched the video, go and check my YouTube channel. I'm going to attach the video somewhere in this screen on how to set up More Login and how to use it very, very well. So go and watch the video and learn how to use More Login browser. So for the sake of, let me delete this profile I have already. So I'm just going to show you guys how to set up a profile using Proxy Sale. So let's say you come to More Login. This is your More Login profile. You come here and click on this button called New Profile. So under the New Profile now, do you want Chrome or Firefox? Stuff like that. So I'm not going to get into details because I already have a video. But one thing I'm going to mention is that you see this place called Canvas Fingerprint Technology Innovation, right? Click on Enable. Make sure it is enabled. by default it can be disabled, but make sure you click on it to enable it. Don't worry, this will give you extra features that you won't get ordinarily. So once you are done, you click on this confirm. So you click on confirm, and then this is the profile here, P4. I can name it for easy identification. I can name it Proxy Sale. So let's just name it this, Proxy Sale, and then this is it. So now let me show you guys how to integrate it into your Incognition or your browser, your anti-detect browser. So for this video, we're using MoreLogin, and I say MoreLogin is one of the best out there. But if you decide to use any other one, that's fine by you. And MoreLogin is free. So click on this button. There's this three dots here, and then you click on Edit Profile. So once you click on Edit Profile, you come down, and then look at this part where they say Proxies, right? Proxy option, this part. Make sure it's in new proxies. Now your proxy type, like I said, there are different types of proxies. There's HTTPS and there's SOX5. And if you buy one IP, one good thing with Proxy Sale is that if you buy one IP, they give you two proxies type. You can either use HTTPS or you can use SOX5, depends on you. So for this video, I'll use SOX5. I'll click on SOX5, and then come over here now. This is where you're going to put your IP and your port. So we'll go back to Proxy Sale, and this is the IP address they gave to us. I'm going to copy it, right? And then come over back and put the IP. So this is the IP address. Now we have to put the port. So come back here and get the port. Remember, we are using SOX5, so we are going to use this other port, not this one. So you click on it, copy it, and then come back here again and put the port here. So you've put the port. So the next part now is the username, which is on that proxy account. This is where you're going to put the username and then the password. So come back here again and then copy the username, go back and paste it. So it's not hard, just put username and you put the password. I've put the username, then next part, which is the last part, is the password. Copy the password, come down, paste the password here, and you are done. That's how very easy it is to set it up. So the next thing you can do is proxy detection. Now, this is one thing I like about MoreLogin that I see that is better than others. Look at this IP change tracking, right? If you are using other proxies, your IPs will be changing, they'll be changing. But with Proxy Sale, your IP does not change, your IP remains one. So turn it on, turn that IP change tracking and put on warning. So what this does now is that if your IP changes, anytime your IP changes, it's going to warn you that your IP has changed though. Your IP has changed. So with Proxy Sale, your IP does not change, your IP will remain one forever till your time elapses. So once you are done, click on proxy detection, let it check and tell us which country the proxy is. So it's testing the proxy now to tell us if the proxy is fine. And as you can see, it has passed detection. This is your IP. We are in America, Georgia, Atlanta, and stuff like that. So now these are other setup you can do, but I'm not going to do it in this video because I already have a video that talks about this. I don't want to waste you guys' time on the video. So once you're done with it, click on confirm. And once you click on confirm, look, the account is set up. Next thing, you are going to click on start. Now let's test the account and see. Let's like test it on different IP checkers and see if this account is good or not. So now that we've opened the profile for the first time, once you open an account, once you open the profile for the first time, or anytime you open a profile on MoreLogin, the first thing is going to show you your IP address. So this is the IP address. Take note of the IP address: 63.113.28.211. This is the IP address in United States of America. So to confirm if this IP address is real, come over here and we'll go to our trusted IP checker, WUA.net. So we'll go to WUA.net and put in the IP. You don't even need to put in the IP, just go to WUA.net and it's going to automatically check the IP for you. As you can see, the IP is 63.113.28.211, which is a consistent IP, meaning the IP address has not changed. Although some people will say some IP is to change after 30 minutes, you can still check this even in the next 1 hour, the IP will not change. And you can see one thing with MoreLogin, anytime you use proxy on them, you get 100%. 100%. That means the browser and the proxy are both working excellently. So come back here, as you can see, it has automatically set up the time to the country time you're using. So your system time has been changed to the country time automatically. Everything is working very, very fine. And then look at the ISP. They're giving us the proxy now has given us an ISP. That's an internet service provider. And if you check, it's saying no, we are not using proxy, we are not using anonymizer, and our IP address is not blacklisted. That is, everything is working fine on this proxy. So you can still go to Google and say pizza. Yeah, this is on that way I was using to check for if my IP address is actually working fine or if it's in the selected country. Search for pizza near me and see. If you search for pizza near me, now Google is going to check your IP address and going to show you pizza, all the place they are selling pizza, right? All the pizza stores close to you. So in this video, with this IP address now, you can see Google is showing me pizzas in look at the place, and you can see the price is in dollars. So it's not pizza in Nigeria, it's actually pizza in America. So that means my IP address is actually showing America. So I'm not in Nigeria based on this IP address. Look, I'm in the United States based on my IP address, and Google has recognized that I'm in the United States. You get? So you can also say what's my time. And then Google will use your IP address and tell you that this is 9:57 a.m. But my original time is now 9:57 a.m. in my country. My time now is 3:57 West African time. But this proxy has changed my time, my browser time, to 9:57 a.m. So without wasting much time, let me show you guys how to buy residential IP address. So to do that, to buy residential IP address, which is the best, residential IP address is the best. To buy residential IP address, the first thing you have to do is to come to your balance, here. Yeah, come to your balance, and then replenish balance. That's, you can add money to your balance. So there are two ways to do it. So you can either add money to your balance first. So I've added $30 to my balance. So if you come to this, you can see my balance here, $30. You can add the amount you want to add. You can add $5, $10, $20, $30, $100, depends on you. Once you've added the money to your balance, you can now buy other IP address. But for this video, you can still come over here and then click on buy proxy. Then come over here and click on residence. Now let me show you why theirs is better than others. Why theirs is better than others. The residential IP is just 0.90 for 1 gig. Why others? I won't mention, but other popular ones will tell you $4 for 1 gig. Others will tell you $1 for 1 gig, but these guys are giving you just $0.90, not even up to $1 for 1 gig, which is very, very cheap. So there are different types of residential proxy, and guess what? They give trial trial residential proxy. That's the residential proxy you can test for free. Calm down, we'll still go to their free places, but before then, let me just show you that you can get trial and you can also get free proxies, and I'm going to show you how to get that later in the video. So this is the residential proxies and the different types they have. So let's come here to buy residential proxies. How many gig do I want to buy? Do I want to buy 3 gig, 7 gig, 10 gig, 50 gig? Depends on you. But pay as you go, which is if you want to buy the 3 gig, you pay, instead of paying $12, which other companies charge, you are paying just $2.5 for 3 gig. So if you open your calculator, let's open our calculator and say 2.5 divided by 3. Look, we are paying just 0.83 for 1 gig. We're not even paying up to 0.83 for 1 gig. Now let's say we want to buy 10 gig, which is $22. Sorry, I made the mistake, sorry. If we're buying the 3 gig, sorry. It's $7.5. So $7.5, let's open our calculator rather. 7.5 divided by 3. We're paying $2.5. So that $2.5 in Naira is not up to 4,000 Naira. So every gig you are paying, you're getting $2.5. While other platforms are charging you $5 and $4 for 1 gig. So you see how cheap these guys are, and they are way better you won't get that issue of your IP address misbehaving. So if you want to buy 7 gig, it's $16. If you want to buy 10 gig, it's $22. If you want to buy 50 gig, is $105. So for the sake of this video, let's just buy 10 gig because I have like $30 in my account. So let's pay for 10 gig worth of proxies. So click on the 10 gig and then you click on buy. Now, same like the previous time, they're going to ask you what do you want to use it for. You can just say other purposes, then come over here and choose browsing. Then you can say survey. If you want to use it for survey, say for survey. If you say for browsing, if you want to use it for browsing, say for browsing, anything, doesn't matter. So click on I've choose for surveys. Then how do you want to pay? The payment method. Remember, there are different payment methods. You can even pay with PTC if you don't want to link your bank or anything to it. All their payment methods are very, very safe. I've used their Visa method and I've used their crypto method. All works very, very fine. So I want to use my balance because I already have cash in my balance. I have $30. So I'll click on balance and then make sure everything is correct and you've checked on this box like this, and then click on pay. And then give it some seconds for it to check and then charge your balance. As you can see, your order has been successfully paid. Blah, 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 blah. So these are just some formalities to tell you that your orders has been paid. And then if you want to leave a review about them, you can leave the review. But we're not going to do that. So let's come back to the home page and then see if we have access. So click on login, then come to your residential orders. So let's see. So in my residential orders, I have 10 gig available. And this 10 gig will last me for 1 month, right? So it's going to last me for 1 month. So I can use the 10 gig for 1 month. So you can either choose between sticky and rotating IP. Like I said, do not use rotating IP. If you use rotating IP, your IP address will be changing. So use sticky IP address, and that sticky IP address just sticks to one IP. It does not change. So the rotating IP address, every 60 minutes, you can use the amount of time you want. Do you want your IP address to be changing every 5 minutes, every 30 minutes? There are different use cases when you can use this rotating IP address. For those of you that do web scraping and others, or send traffic bots to a site, you can use rotating IP address. It's very, very good. But for us doing surveys, use sticky IP address, so your IP address will not be changing, right? So here you can see your consumption history, how you've been using it. You've been exhausting the data, but we're not going to go into that here. So these are the proxies. So now this is the main part. This is the main part where we are going to set up the kind of proxy we want. So the name, now we can just say select a name we want for it. We can say top surveys, or if it's the country you want, so you know that the country is, you can say USA top surveys, right? Then the authorization type, leave it as username and password. Then come back here. The export format, yes, leave it as file. So once you're exporting it, they'll give you the list of the username and password in files. Then the country type, so you can use worldwide. If you want worldwide proxy, to just be switching different random countries, but it's not advisable. So select a country you want. Yeah, so if you want to use USA, you select USA. If you want to use Europe and stuff like that. So let's scroll to the bottom and find USA. So let's go. This is it, United States. Want to use United States, click on United States. Then your region, which part in United States do you want to use? Let's say we want to use a place called, these are the available locations in United States: Alabama, Alaska, and different places. Let's use Florida. Then do you want to use a specific city in Florida? They're going to show you all the available cities in Florida that you can use. So let's just use anyone. Let's say Sunrise, or let's use Sunny Eye Beach. Let me just use anyone. It doesn't matter. Let's just use Sorrento. Then ISP. Now these are the two ISPs they have: Comcast and Cable. Do you want to use anyone? Do you want a specific one? You can just leave it as this. Then the number of ports. That means how many IPs and ports do you want? For the sake of this video, if you want to, maybe you want to set up 2 different profiles, use 2. If you want 3 different profiles, you use 3. But for the sake of this video, without wasting time, since it's just one example I'll be using, let's just use 1. So we're using 1 port. But you can select up to 1,000. So if you want 1,000 IP addresses, they'll give you 1,000 IP addresses immediately without wasting time. So, but let's just use 1. Then come back here. Now your output format. Make sure is your format is login, password, IP, and port. No. Your this thing should be IP, port, login and password. IP, port, login and password. This is what you should use. So select this option, IP, port, login and password. Then you can go back up again to review that everything is correct. Once everything is correct, click on create. So what this is going to do now is going to review your order and then give you proxies based on what you just instructed it. Now look at it. This is your proxy list. We have our proxy list here, and I'm going to blur it out for the sake of this video. But this is the proxy list that I have chosen. So now to get the file, you click on this file. You click on this file, and it should automatically download it for you, or they'll send you the file. Look, it has downloaded it for me, and I have my IP list. So what you can do is just to click on this button to open it, and it's going to show you your IP list. So this is your IP list and everything you need, but I'm going to blur it out. Yes, for privacy reasons, I'll blur it out. So now to set it up with your browser, what you're going to do, right? Let me close this. Now we're done with this profile. Let me close this profile. Come back here to proxy sale. To more login. Let's delete this profile and create another profile. So let's say you want to set up a profile, right, for the residential proxy. Click on new profile. We've done this already now. I've told you how to do this already. Then click on confirm. So once it confirms the profile, remember this is the profile here. You can always change the profile name. Come over here to edit profile. Then we'll scroll down very fast to the proxy option. So the proxy type, remember we're still using SOX5 proxy. So you click on SOX5. Then proxy server. Now this is where we go back to our file. And then so this is the server, this first one, where it starts from res.proxysale.com. So anytime you see these 2 dots, this top that I've highlighted, it means this is where it ends. So you're going to copy. If you want to copy this information, you can copy it till you reach here. But once you reach here, you stop copying. So look, this is the information you need to copy. So copy this information and then put it here. This is it's called the proxy server. Now we need to get the port. So come over here again, and then this is the port. So the port starts from the beginning of this place and ends where that 2 dots stops. So now we'll copy the port, come back here and put the port here. You see the ports, so you've gotten the proxy and the port. So the remaining 2 parts are the username and the password. I'm going to block them. So this is the username. It starts from the beginning of this dots, remember. So you copy it and end at the ending of the beginning of that other dots. So you copy the username, come over here, put the username. And then the last part is the password. So come over here and copy the password and then close it. And then put the password here. So once you've put the username and the password and everything, we click on confirm. And yep, you've edited it successfully. So the next part now is to confirm it. So click on start. And then the browser is going to open, and then we are going to check it. And now we're going to test it on top surveys and see if the proxy is working. So we're going to be fast on this one. So we're not going to waste your time. So if you open the home page, see it's detecting it and it has seen that I'm in USA. This is the IP address given to me, right? So we'll come over here to wua.net rather, to confirm it again. So wua.net, to see if our IP is good and get information about the IP address. So as you can see, the IP has not changed so far. The IP is still the same with this. And yeah, this is the IP here. It's still consistent with this. And we're getting 100%, which means that yes, our IP address and the whole browser is trusted. And we are not using proxy, we are not using anonymizer, and it's not blacklisted, as you can see. And look at the area I choose, Florida. Remember, we are still giving Florida here, and we are giving a real ISP, which is called Comcast. So the next thing we want to do now is to test it on this survey site, Top Survey, and see if it's working. Top surveys. So you click on top surveys, then click on any of the results, and then we have to log in. So I'm going to pause this video, but remember, pay notes to the proxy, to the server name, so it doesn't look like I'm changing or doing something behind the screen. So I'm going to pause this video and log in, and then I'm going to continue the video to show you guys that it's working. So I have signed in my Google account. So now let's log in. So remember, look, my browser is still remaining the same. I've not changed anything. It's still the same IP address I'm using from the residential proxy that we bought from Proxy. So continue with Google, and then it's going to redirect us to Google. So I'll sign in because my all my Top Surveys account, right? I'm using Google to sign in. I did not create an account. I did not create a username or password, so I just linked it up with my Google account. So you click on continue with Google, and it has signed me in, and it's taking me now to Top Surveys. So this is my Top Survey account, one of my Top Surveys account. As you can see, my total earning is up to it's more than 46. It's just that they did not update it very well. I have up to like $60 or $55 staff earned from Top Surveys. So as you can see, I can access Top Surveys. I'm not getting any issue with Top Surveys. It's working very, very fine. This is my Top Survey account. I can still check another one, Hey Cash. Let's see if I can log in Hey Cash. So we'll go to Hey Cash again and open it and see if it will work. Remember, this is the proxy I'm using from these guys, proxysale.com. Yeah, this is the proxy I'm using from proxysale.com, and they have real-time consumption history. So once I'm using it, I can come over here and see my balance. Let's go back here to without wasting your time. So accept cookies, start earning, continue with Google. I already have my Google account signed in, so they'll just automatically check it and then sign me in. So see, I've been signed in. You're already signed in. So open app, and it will automatically take me to Hey Cash. So as you can see, this is my other Hey Cash account, and look, it's not okay. It's not a small account. I'm at level 21. That means I've earned enough to get to level 21, and my balance is 239, which is like $0.24. As you can see, surveys are showing very, very well. So the both Top Surveys and Hey Cash surveys are showing very, very well. Now if you come to my Top Surveys and look at my rewards that I've redeemed, let me show you my rewards that I've redeemed, just to show that, yeah, this is the live account. So as you can see, I've been testing it. I've been removing $1, $2, $2, $5, $10, $2, $5, $5. So I've been using the account, and it's one account. I've not been getting issues with the account. And on the account, I've tried the virtual card. I've tried my bank. I've withdrawn to my bank, and I've withdrawn to PayPal. So it works very, very fine. If you come to Hey Cash as well, claim rewards. Okay, I can't claim reward because it's not up to $1 yet, because the minimum you can withdraw is $1. But then I have still used it on my PayPal, and I've withdrawn, and it's worked very, very fine. So that's all for this video. With now, one more time, let me just show you the final part. Free proxies. These guys offer, one good thing about Proxy Sale is that they offer free proxies. Now click on this free proxy tab, and let's open it and see what they give here. So under the free proxy tab, you can get free proxy servers online and use it for free. But make sure you are signing up with my link. But let me be honest with you, right? I've tested the free server, the free proxies. It does not work as good as the paid proxies. So if you are using your account for a serious something, do not use the free proxies. The free proxies, you can use it for maybe social media and other stuffs. It will work fine. But do not use it for your surveyor's account, any account that is paying you, or anything that is linked with your money. Do not use it. So this is their free proxies. So you can come here, you select the country you want for the proxies. Once you select the country, you apply the filter, and it's going to show you the country. So all you have to do now is copy the IP address, copy the port, go and put it in any of your browser. Like I said, I always use Incognition browser. It's the best browser for me. Put it on your browser and that's it. You're good to go. You'll be using it. But remember, the only way you make money is to spend money. So if you want to enjoy this, please use the paid one like I'm using. This free one, I cannot give you assurance. But if you're using these guys, they work 100% fine. You can use it to do anything you want to do. Any platform, they work on any platforms and you will not get issues. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, don't forget to hit us up. Ask questions in the comment sections and we'll help you. If you have issues with Proxy sale as well, look at this button here. Click on this button. You can chat with their customer care. Their customer care is very, very helpful and they answer you instantly. So that's all for this video, and then I'll catch you guys in the next one. Do stay safe and stay blessed.